Interest rates are up. As a buyer, what does that mean for you? Stay tuned. Mortgage rates are going through the roof. What does that mean to you? Well, I'm excited to have Mitzi Ferrero with Cross Country Mortgage here with us today to really talk us and walk us through, you as a buyer, what does that mean to you? So welcome.
Thank you, Lydia. Yes, mortgage rates have gone up. We are calling it basically the Cat 5 hurricane in the mortgage industry because we haven't seen rates rise at such a rapid rate in years. Rates are typically nationally at about 5.5% on a 30-year fixed.
Whoa!
Giant, I know. But what does that mean to you as a borrower? So what that means is it does affect your buying power. There are other programs that we typically haven't looked at in the recent past when rates were aggressive. We didn't really go with ARMs because, why do that if you can get a 30-year fixed in the 2 to 3% range? But now that rates are higher, there are a number of different options available. You can do an adjustable ARM, which would be fixed for 3, 5, 7, or 10 years. Those typically will yield lower introductory interest rates. If you are a 30-year fixed person, it's available, but just realize that your price point's going to be adjusted. And keep in mind, though rates are high at the moment, they will come down eventually. And if they do, you are always able to refinance. There are other ways that you can reduce your payment. And just keep in mind that your price point has possibly shifted a little bit. But when you're shopping for a home, as long as you have the idea where your comfort zone is with your payment, we can always make it work for you.
So let me ask you a question. When you talk about the average homeowner stays in their home, how long?
Typically, we plan 10 years. It's about a 10-year cycle. It's very rare with our generation or younger generations, I should say. I still feel really young. But
Me too.
Yes, we're young. We're young. It's typical in older generation that the idea was to live in the house for a lifetime, but now we're seeing people move every 7 to 10 years. So if you are in that ARM, you have that period of time to either refinance, or you're going to move, or the housing situation may change. But with the stability of the market previously, and with the way that we have qualified borrowers since the previous mortgage meltdown, it is a stable market. It is a stable purchase market, housing market. And yes, while rates are rising and it's insane, we expect the Fed to do approximately 4 to 6 more rate hikes before the end of the year. That doesn't always translate into a higher mortgage rate for you, the buyer, but we will see a rising rate environment at least throughout the end of this year.
So really good information. I think that as a buyer who wants to buy right now, rents are going up, we know that. Prices are continuing to go up because the inventory is low and interest rates are going up. But the good news is these 7 and 10 years options are about how much lower than a 30?
They're approximately a full point lower.
So right now, unfortunately, we are definitely seeing rates into the 5s. That means you're into the 4s on the 7 and 10 year, and it gets you in, and that's really what we're seeing, because the forecast is interest rates will possibly hit 6% by the end of the year. So the good news is, if you want to buy, it's still a great time to buy.
We're just not used to seeing the numbers we're seeing now. And again, there's plenty of options, and I do point out to every borrower, rent is 100% interest rate. It's not money you'll ever recover. So, rents are rising, and it's always, if you're able to afford $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month in rent, you can certainly afford a mortgage.
Yeah. And then you own it, and you get a tax deduction, and there's a lot of great things with that, and that's on a different show. So, on that note, Mitzi, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being a great partner. Mitzi Ferrero, her contact is down below. Please contact her or contact us. You know where to find us. Catch you next time.
Thank you.